Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna be blow drying our hair. I know, fascinating. Sounds so exciting, you have no idea. Actually, hair washing days are my favorite days. I love the way my hair feels when it's fresh. I'm sure most of y'all can relate to that. Anyways, here I am, just jumping right into the video. I am towel drying my hair because I just did a hair mask and washed my hair. I put what I use for my hair mask and everything in a previous video for my nightly routine. But anyways, I just went ahead and towel dried my hair. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I always part my hair down the middle, and I always put oil on the ends and work it up to the top of my hair. I'm going to be using Olaplex bonding oil today. It's one of my favorites that I've gotten into because it's so lightweight, and it is also a thermal protection. Like I said, I start from ends to the top of my head, so that way I don't have a lot of oil on the top. My ends are the ones that need it the most. Now, I don't always do this, but because I got my hair colored recently, my hair is extra dry, so I'm also going to be using Moroccan oil, but just on the ends of my hair. So I'm just using half a pump of this stuff, but it is a hair oil treatment, so it's going to get into my cuticles and make sure everything is nice and smooth and shiny and soft. And I'm not kidding you guys, after I blow dry my hair from using stuff like this, my hair is incredibly soft. It is so nice. Alright, now I've gone ahead and I've sectioned my hair into two sections. I always do my layers on one section and my rest of the hair on the bottom section. I'm not a hair genius. I don't know what they're called for layers, but whatever. So I am brushing out my hair, and then I'm going to get started with blow drying it. Now for blow drying, I do use a round brush. So I have the round brush right here. I always blow dry on the highest heat, highest setting, all of that good stuff, because I do not like to take a long time to blow dry my hair. And I'm using the Buttercup blow dryer from Drybar. Now you'll notice that when I start to blow dry my hair, I am brushing it away from my face. So I'm taking the round brush, I'm pulling it away from my face, and then I like to flip the round brush upside down and work it away from my face that way too. So it's just a combination of doing those two different rolls with the round brush. And the reason why I like doing it away from my face and upside down and stuff is because I'm lifting the root while I'm doing this. So it creates some volume for my hair because I'm pulling the hair up while I'm blow drying it out. So it's giving me just a little bit of a lift on the root. Now I know there's probably more ways to get volume, but for me, this is what works. So feel free to do whatever you think works best. So this is pretty much all I do. This is literally the easiest thing. I do this for my whole entire head. So I just flip the brush upside down, flip it back right side up, but I continuously pull it away from my face. Now, another thing that you're going to notice is that I'm pulling the brush straight out while I'm brushing my hair and blow drying. So I'm not like wrapping it around the round brush like you would to create a wave or a bounce effect. I'm just pulling it straight down as I'm blow drying my hair. So I'm pulling the brush just straight down as I'm blow drying the hair. So it's just like you're brushing your hair and blow drying it. So I'm not creating any kind of curls. I do create kind of a flick at the end of my hair, just to frame the face in a way. But that's all I'm doing. It's literally just straightening my hair with a brush and a blow dryer. So super easy to do. Anyone can do it. Now that I have done the bottom section of my hair, I go ahead and I take just another drop or two of that bonding oil and I work it on the ends of my now dry hair to be able to bond the ends after that heat treatment. And then I also work the excess onto the hair that I'm about to blow dry now, because since it's sectioned, I can make sure that those ends are for sure getting oil on them before I blow dry. Now that I've gone ahead and put the oil on my hair, I'm just gonna brush out these layers. And what's funny is that if you see this section on top of my head, like for real, if you just look at it real quick, this is what I had for bangs originally. Like that whole chunk that's taken from the back of my head forward, those were bangs that I cut in like middle school. And now it's like super long. It's definitely not bangs, it's just like layers. But those were bangs. No mistake there. So, horrible, tragic childhood. I don't recommend bangs. Just don't do it. Learn from my mistakes. Anyways, so I am starting on my layers now, my top layer, and I work my way from back to front. So I'm starting with the same technique, rolling backwards away from my face, lifting the roots. Now, once I've finished both sides from rolling away from my face, I then switch my blow dryer onto cool, and then I flip my hair over and I blow dry it on cool, and I blow dry my ends and everything to solidify the cuticles and also to, cool down my hair, make sure I don't have any frizz. And I also roll my bangs back away from my face, and I just keep brushing down with cool air. And then I flip over to the opposite side of my head and I do the exact same thing. And the reason why I do it both ways is so that way my hair, like the bangs, if you will, have like a flexibility to them, like it's not just blow dried for the middle part, but I could also just take my hand and fix my hair to the side if I wanted to, and it would be able to fall over any way that I choose. And then because it's so hot from blow drying my hair, I usually just blow myself down with some cool air, because if you can't see, my cheeks are red. I'm like friggin' exhausted. So now that I have blow dried my hair and my hair is cool and fresh and done, I then like to take this Moroccan oil treatment, and this is a split end mender. And this stuff is pretty good. I've enjoyed it so far since I've had it. And really a little bit goes a long way. I have learned the hard way that if you put too much, then it's like really wetting your hair, and then your hair, well, at least my hair, since it's curly, starts to curl a little bit. So I usually just do 2 pumps. I rub it really well between my hands, and I make sure to distribute it as fast as possible on my ends, so that way my hair isn't going to curl up or frizz on me after I literally just blow dried it straight. So I'm just taking a half pump of that Moroccan oil to work into the ends of my hair one last time. And once I'm finished with that oil, that is it. That's my hair. That's how I do it with blow drying my hair. That's how I blow dry my hair straight. It is what I do literally every single time I wash my hair, which again is after like 4 days or so. I wash my hair every 4 days. But that's it. That's exactly what I do every single time I wash my hair. Here is my finished hair. That is the exact thing that I do every single time I wash my hair. And hopefully this helped y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Just a quick little tip of blow drying your hair straight. Last thing, every time I go to bed, I always put my hair up with 2 bobby pins. I put it up into a bun, and what I do is I take my hair, I collect it like a ponytail, and then I just twist it around. And so I'm twisting it right now, and then I twist it around in a little bun formation, and then I pin it with 2 bobby pins, and that's how I sleep with my hair. And because of that, on day 2 of my washed hair, I'm left with these nice curls and waves. Now keep in mind my hair is naturally pretty curly, so I think that helps it to form the waves, but it's also another tip if you want to try it out. If you want some nice waves in your hair, try sleeping with your hair in a bun like this. Here's what my hair looks like the second day once I've woken up and I've taken my hair out of the bun. Some really beautiful curls, some waves. So this is my like day 2 of my fresh washed hair. If you use this in the future, I would love for you to show me pictures or tell me how it worked for you. Or if this has been your exact regimen every single time you wash your hair already, let me know. I'd love to know who I have a twin out in the world with. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have anything that you want to see similar to this, or if you have any questions on this or whatever, hit your girl up in the comments, like and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye.